I don't know, I feel like everyone just feels a little bit happier on their birthday and they got a little bit of that birthday luck and kind of just swag to them. And more importantly than that though, I really like bowling in the center. I've matched up really well now the last 3 times that we've been here. And Chris and I actually saw a lot of similarities to the pattern that I won my first title on in this house. So all those things added up to this is gonna be a good day. Typical Stephanie roller coaster a little bit there, but we actually made a really bold ball change. Chris ran out to the car with 5 minutes left of the range practice, grabbed a ball that we hadn't seen the last 2 days and said, throw this. And that ended up being the ball that I dropped the entire bag 8 of that second round with. So it was the right move, right call, and a grind, but I think it worked out okay. It feels really good to kind of just let the work be done early and then kind of just put it in cruise control. And I think that's something that like Chris and I have really worked on a lot, is just getting out of the gates and staying strong the entire way through. And so even if things got a little shaky with those big games that I had in the beginning, it was easy to just like, hey, just pause, reset, grind it out, you're still fine. And it was just really that foot on the gas mentality. I knew going into it, it was a unanimous decision between Chris and I and the ball reps, like we were going to stretch the pattern and play to our strengths. And that was just our plan, and that's what we stuck to. I got left, and yeah, the fronts on the left were a little sketchy, but I think that was one of the biggest advantages of being the 1 seed, was I got to decide where I started and where I finished. And so being able to throw those 5-6 strikes on the right lane was huge. So getting that 1 seed was very important. It was really hard to kind of start a little slow. I made a very errant shot to open up the game, and it was on a bad lane, so it was really hard to get a good read on that. And then to miss the makeable was just a really unfortunate situation, but thankfully I did have Chris and Olivia literally right behind me, kind of whispering in my ear, saying, this is a back and forth match. She doesn't have, 50-pin lead on you, like you just gotta stay with it. Like you don't have to do anything crazy, you don't have to go outside of anything that you've been doing the past 2 days. Just go out there and be you and just keep throwing it great and trust yourself. And more than anything like that, just trust yourself part, given that I did throw a bad shot and got to Brooklyn. But at that point, as long as they fell, I really didn't care. Believe it or not, I had Emil from 2021 on my first title on replay because he was calling that match as well. And he said a mark and a title. And so in my brain, I just stepped up and I said a mark and a title. And I knew exactly what was going on the right lane. I just had to trust that. I had thrown really, really good shots throughout practice and the match on that lane. And so it's just a matter of just go up there and do it. It's gonna work.
1 shot for a championship. For a title. Indeed. The birthday girl, Stephanie Zavala.
It's just another dream come true. Like, we work for it, we put the effort in, and just to be able to like put another one like on my belt like that, it just feels so good to feel like I have a purpose out here. Like what I'm doing isn't crazy. This one wasn't easy. This one wasn't a strike fest. This one wasn't, a 260 to a 240 like some of my other titles have been. This one was a get down and dirty, let's get scrappy, let's figure it out, let's take the hits when we get them, and just like a really group effort of Chris being supportive and Olivia being the hype and Caitlin just hanging out and just everybody kind of just like coming together and like just being there for me. Like I could not have won today if it wasn't for my little tribe that I had.